Hey
Hello,
guys, this
guys.
is Miko. Welcome to Travel Pilipinas like no other. I'm going to share to you about my experience last May 2016 when I traveled to Mindanao. Actually, it was not really my plan to go to Mindanao, but a friend of mine invited me to go there for a family visit, so I thought of going with him and also travel at least a place in Mindanao that I have really been wanting to go. That place is an island in the province of Davao Occidental. It is an incredible island which is literally just 2 hours away from Indonesia. It is really that close to Indonesia, guys. It is in the municipality of Sarangani Islands in the province of Davao Occidental. This place is actually featured by Kulas, a Canadian vlogger who travels different places in the Philippines. It was also featured by Jessica Soho on KMJS before, but I visited there first before she aired it on her TV show. As I watched it in one of Kulas's vlog,
I'm going to Indonesia.
I was absolutely blown away by its beauty and remoteness. So that pushes me to really go to this place. Fast forward, we took an airplane for Davao City and took a 2-hour bus ride and headed to General Santos City Port. You can reach the municipality of Sarangani Islands by ferry in General Santos City, and the boat leaves in the evening. It took us 10 hours by boat to get to the town center of the municipality of Sarangani Island, which is in the island of BALUT from General Santos City Port. In the morning, while we were nearing the port, we were greeted by a view of very lovely sunrise and the island of BALUT. Upon seeing the island from the boat, I was mesmerized how beautiful the island was. I just realized that the island was a volcano. You can even see clouds forming at the peak of it like a crown. It was unbelievably beautiful, a jaw-dropping sight. The municipality of Sarangani Islands is composed of 3 islands. 2 of them, BALUT and Sarangani Island, are the only inhabited. The third one is an islet and uninhabited one called the OLANIVAN Island. We arrived at the port of Mabila at 7 a.m. and immediately we headed out to look for a store to buy food to eat during our travel in the municipality. We bought some pastille because it's the only food available that time, so we bought it. Pastille is a popular go-to food in the Muslim community. It is rice and ground chicken as a topping and wrapped in a banana leaf. So it's a popular dish among Muslims, so I expect it to be yummy. After buying food, we went back to the port and looked for some boat that will take us to our destinations. After haggling with the boat owner, we immediately sailed to our first destination, which is the hot spring located in the BALUT Island. Since BALUT Island is a volcano, I hope that it's not going to blow today. Hot springs are a common sight. After 30 minutes, we reached Sabang and got off our boat. Instead of white sands, stones abound in the seashore. The stones are actually smooth, and you can see them anywhere. I imagine that these stones must be thousands of years old to become this smooth. We reached the hot spring of Sabang. Wow, the place was amazing. This is the first time I'm seeing a blue hot spring. There are portions of the hot spring which is boiling. And I can tell that the water is hot because the surrounding is also hot because of the steam produced by the hot spring. And the sun adds also to the hotness of the surroundings. I imagined if one falls here in the boiling pool, he will not really survive this. We were the only guests around, and I understand why, because the place is really very far and remote. But if you are an adventurer like me, nothing is unreachable. Anyways, guys, after some photos and videos, we rested for a while and talked with the owner of the boat. He told us that he is a Sangil. He explained to us what Sangil was. It is different from Balan. Sangil is another ethnicity in the Philippines. He has an Indonesian descent. Indonesians and Balans can easily cross borders in the Philippines because the islands are very nearby. Just sail 2 hours and you're already in Indonesia. And this migration has been happening in the past and even now, so that explains it. After the talking, we immediately sailed again to our next destination, which is the island of OLANIVAN. Travel time is about 2 or 3 hours in sailing, and I won't lie, guys, we had our doubts about this little boat getting us safely to our destination. But hey, we decided to embrace the adventure and go for it. I trust Kuya, so at least I'm a little confident that we will reach there alive, crossing my fingers. Located in the Celebes Sea, surrounded by vast waters, you can imagine the waves we encountered on our way there. Luckily, the waves were pretty chill during our trip, although we did come across a few heart-stopping moments with some gnarly waves. It was all part of the thrill. While we were sailing to OLANIVAN Island, we see several stretches of white sand beaches on nearby islands. These beaches are so remote and are spared from exploitation and pollution. Good for them. After 2 hours, we made it to OLANIVAN Island. The sheer joy and relief we felt upon reaching OLANIVAN were beyond words. Crystal waters, untouched vegetation, long stretch of white sand, it was unbelievable. It was like stepping into a whole new world of untouched beauty and tranquility. As we arrived, there were also few Balan people. Maybe they were from the other islands here who also wanted to enjoy OLANIVAN Island. They were probably enjoying the island's exclusivity, just like us, relishing the crystal clear waters and pristine white sands. By the way, Balan people is also one of the ethnic groups in the Philippines and predominantly Muslims. Now, picture this. We were the new kids on the block, and their curious stares made us tad nervous. Little did we know, this island had a spooky past. The boat owner had told us that bandits used to occupy OLANIVAN, using it as their hideout after crossing the Celebes Sea from Indonesia to the Philippines. It gave us an extra adrenaline rush. But anyways, despite the eerie tales, we didn't let fear hold us back. We spent the rest of the day exploring, taking pictures, and shooting videos of our once-in-a-lifetime experience.
OLANIVAN Island.
Our cameras may not have been top-notch, but that didn't stop us from capturing the sheer beauty that surrounded us.
OLANIVAN Island. A very long stretch of white sand. So everything that surrounds this island is white sand.
The crystal clear waters, the soft powdery sand, we soaked it all in, cherishing every moment, as if we didn't know when we'd have this opportunity again. The entire coast of entire island is white sand. I attempted to go around the island to see how long the white sand goes.
See? Jogging. Di kaya.
But it is just way too long.
But everything is really white sand.
We didn't have much time to spend here, so I rather make the most of my time here by playing in the waters and taking more photos.
Maligos ako. Mag-enjoy sa ko dali. Signing off.
Before we headed back to the port, our boatman told us to bring us to Tukmaklang Beach. It's our final destination before going back to the port for our ferry back to General Santos City. Just an hour away from OLANIVAN Island, Tukmaklang Beach is in the island of Sarangani. I remember Kulas also went there swimming with BALUT volcano and BALUT Island as his background. Upon hearing where we're heading next, I became even more excited to set foot on that beach. While on our way to Tukmaklang Beach, we were again greeted by these turquoise blue waters. It is so clean that you can actually see what is underneath us, coral reefs and different vegetation. You can really see how clean the water is, perfect for snorkeling. It was really jaw-dropping. Arriving to the beach, we were greeted again by these very beautiful view of the beach. The calm waters in full color saturation, the rock formations, and the quietness of the place. It was really beautiful. There were few cottages around, but we were the only ones who were there. And what adds to my amazement was all these bats hanging in the tree that I can see from where I was standing. These bats are kabog. They are huge brown bats that we usually see in some caves in the Philippines. These are nocturnal bats, so they spend most of the day just hanging. I'm so speechless, and I couldn't describe what I am feeling and how happy I am to be in this place. If only I have the resources, I would really love to live here for good. Believe me guys, this adventure is etched in my heart forever. It's one of those life-changing experiences that make you appreciate the wonders of our world, and I'm beyond stoked to share this incredible journey here in Sarangani Islands with all of you. That's all for now guys. Stay tuned for more epic adventures here on Travel Pilipinas like no other. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our Facebook page and YouTube channel for more amazing content and future travel escapades. Until next time, fellow adventurers, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep making memories that will last a lifetime. See you soon.